I don't think people understand how crucial it is to know how much money you should have saved by every age. That's right. Most people are nowhere near where they should be when it comes to financial milestones. This is why today we're diving into how much money you should have saved by every age, from your 20s all the way to your 60s and beyond. Understanding these financial milestones is crucial because it gives you a roadmap to follow. Just like you wouldn't start a road trip without knowing your destination, you shouldn't navigate your financial life without clear goals. These milestones act as checkpoints, making sure you're on track to achieve financial security and freedom. Knowing how much you should have saved by certain ages helps you measure your progress and adjust your strategies if needed. It's not just about hitting numbers, it's about building a foundation for a stress-free and secure future. So whether you're just starting out or looking to catch up, this video will give you the insights you need to make informed financial decisions. And before we dive in, please remember to subscribe, like, and comment. Your support helps us create more valuable content for you. All right, let's kick things off with your 20s. This is the decade where you have the most valuable asset on your side: time. Even if you can only save a small amount each month, starting early can have a massive impact thanks to the power of compound interest. For example, if you start saving $200 a month at age 25 with an average annual return of 7%, you could have over $500,000 by the time you're 65. That's the magic of compounding. Now I get it. In your 20s, you might have student loans, rent, and other expenses that make saving seem impossible. But trust me, even putting away a little bit can go a long way. This is also the time to build good financial habits. Create a budget, track your expenses, and start an emergency fund. Aim to have at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses saved up. Another key point is to start investing. Whether it's in a 401k, an IRA, or a brokerage account, the earlier you start, the more you'll benefit from compound growth. Don't worry about picking the perfect stocks. Low-cost index funds are a great way to get started. The goal here is to build a habit of saving and investing regularly. Remember, your 20s are all about laying the groundwork. You might not see huge balances in your accounts yet, but the habits you form now will pay off exponentially in the future. So, start small, stay consistent, and let time do the rest. Moving into your 30s, it's time to ramp things up. By now, you should aim to have the equivalent of your annual salary saved. If you're making $50,000 a year, try to have $50,000 saved by the end of this decade. This is also the time when your income will likely grow, so take advantage of that by increasing your savings rate. An emergency fund is non-negotiable at this stage. Aim to have at least 6 months' worth of living expenses saved up. This cushion will protect you from unexpected expenses like medical bills or job loss. Speaking of emergencies, make sure you have adequate insurance coverage. Health, auto, and renters or homeowners insurance are all crucial. Investing should become a bigger focus in your 30s. Maximize your contributions to retirement accounts like a 401k or IRA. If your employer offers a match, contribute at least enough to get the full match. It's essentially free money. Diversify your investments to include stocks, bonds, and possibly real estate. Another important aspect is to start thinking about long-term goals. Do you want to buy a house, start a family, travel the world? These goals will require financial planning and saving. Create a timeline and start allocating funds towards these objectives. Finally, this is the decade to tackle any remaining debt aggressively. High-interest debt like credit cards should be your first target. Once that's under control, consider paying down other debts like student loans or car loans. The less debt you have, the more you can save and invest for the future. Welcome to your 40s, a critical decade for financial planning. By now, you should aim to have 3 times your annual salary saved. If you're earning $75,000 a year, your goal should be to have $225,000 saved by the end of this decade. This might sound daunting, but with consistent saving and smart investing, it's achievable. One of the main focuses in your 40s should be maximizing your retirement contributions. If you haven't been contributing the maximum allowed to your 401k or IRA, now is the time to start. Take full advantage of tax-advantaged accounts to boost your retirement savings. Debt reduction is another key focus. By your 40s, you should aim to be free of high-interest debt and make significant progress on paying off other debts like your mortgage. The less debt you carry into your 50s and 60s, the better off you'll be. This is also the time to review and adjust your investment portfolio. As you get closer to retirement, it's important to balance growth with risk management. Consider shifting a portion of your investments into more conservative assets like bonds. However, don't abandon stocks entirely. You still need growth to outpace inflation. Health and life insurance become even more crucial in your 40s. Make sure you have adequate coverage to protect your family in case of unexpected events. Also, consider disability insurance to safeguard your income if you're unable to work due to illness or injury. Finally, start thinking about your long-term care needs. While it might seem early, planning for long-term care can save you a lot of stress and money in the future. Look into long-term care insurance and start setting aside funds for potential healthcare costs in retirement. Your 50s are all about gearing up for retirement. By now, you should aim to have 6 times your annual salary saved. If you're earning $100,000 a year, your goal should be to have $600,000 saved by the end of this decade. This is also the time to take advantage of catch-up contributions. If you're 50 or older, you can contribute an extra $6,500 to your 401(k) and an additional $1,000 to your IRA each year. Review and adjust your financial plan regularly. Life changes, and so should your financial strategy. Whether it's a change in income, health, or family circumstances, make sure your plan is up to date and aligned with your retirement goals. Maximize your retirement savings by contributing the maximum amount allowed to your 401(k), IRA, and any other retirement accounts you may have. If you haven't already, consider working with a financial advisor to fine-tune your investment strategy and ensure you're on track to meet your retirement goals. This is also the time to pay off any remaining debt aggressively. Aim to enter retirement debt-free or as close to it as possible. This includes paying off your mortgage, car loans, and any other outstanding debts. Healthcare becomes a significant focus in your 50s. Make sure you have a comprehensive health insurance plan and consider long-term care insurance if you haven't already. Healthcare costs can be a substantial part of your retirement expenses, so it's essential to plan for them. Start thinking about your retirement lifestyle and how much income you'll need to support it. Create a detailed budget and consider all possible sources of retirement income, including Social Security, pensions, and personal savings. This will give you a clear picture of what you need to achieve financial security in retirement. Congratulations! You've made it to your 60s and beyond. By now, aim to have 8 to 10 times your annual salary saved. If you're earning $100,000 a year, aim for $800,000 to $1 million saved. Finalize your retirement plans and ensure a solid financial foundation. Managing your withdrawals is critical. Start drawing from your accounts wisely. Ensure your money lasts throughout retirement. The 4% rule suggests withdrawing 4% annually. Adjust based on your circumstances and market conditions. Review and adjust your investment portfolio. Focus on preserving wealth while achieving growth to combat inflation. Work with a financial advisor for a fitting withdrawal strategy. Healthcare remains a significant concern. Ensure a comprehensive Medicare plan and consider supplemental insurance. Long-term care insurance is essential. Healthcare costs can deplete your savings if not planned for. Consider your legacy and estate planning. Ensure you have a will and consider setting up a trust. Discuss your plans with your family to avoid conflicts. Enjoy your retirement. Travel, spend time with loved ones, and pursue hobbies. Keep an eye on your finances to ensure long-term security. All right, let's recap the key savings goals for each age. In your 20s, start saving early and take advantage of compound interest. In your 30s, grow your savings and focus on building an emergency fund and investing. In your 40s, maximize retirement contributions and reduce debt. In your 50s, take advantage of catch-up contributions and prepare for retirement. And in your 60s and beyond, ensure you have a solid retirement plan and manage your withdrawals wisely. Planning and saving for financial security is a lifelong journey, but it's one that pays off immensely. The earlier you start and the more consistently you save and invest, the better off you'll be in the long run. It's never too late to make positive changes to your financial habits, so take action today. I'd love to hear about your savings journey. How are you doing with your financial milestones? Drop a comment below and let's discuss. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to check out my other videos for more tips and strategies on achieving financial freedom. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. If you enjoyed this video, Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.